bright. Ah!
Baby girl, you're so damn fine though. I'm trying to know if I can hit it from behind though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine though. And when it's over, I press rewind though. Ay, you talk the bands, girl, I got it. Benjamin's all in my pocket. I traded in my truths for some robbers. You playing Batman, Fendi's the robber. Ay, I got a Glock in my Rari. Ay, 17 shots, no 38. Ay, I got a Glock in my Rari.
There we go. First rag. So, a little bit about myself and what I'm doing. So, my first thought was, man, I watch all these vloggers online, I see what they're doing, and I like what they're doing. I like the interaction they're having with their community, I like the things that they get involved with, I love the people they get involved with, and it's a lot of fun. So I thought to myself, well, if I'm having a lot of fun watching this, why not give it a try myself? Got a couple of friends that you guys should be seeing on this week's episode that inspire me, you know, people inspire more people, to get involved into the vlogging and the video taking of exercising and all sorts of things that I do on a daily that, you know, eventually I could prosper from. Especially, you know, I got a family on the way and a beautiful wife, which you will be seeing a lot of her in these episodes too. You know, I live with my brother, who is becoming one of my best friends over the many years that we've fought and not gotten along. So want to give it a try. We're gonna go ahead and you'll see this camera change, I'm sure, drastically I should say, throughout this episodes. And, you know, maybe come tax time, maybe we'll go, maybe GoPro, we'll figure it out. I want to make it as cheap and easy as possible, but the best quality for you guys. Anybody out there watching, anybody listening, anybody interacting, it's gonna be great. You know, I'm gonna call it the, well, I'm thinking of calling it the take a trip through the mind of my madness, because this is where I do all my thinking when I'm driving, when I'm moving. You know, I don't have a lot going on here, and I don't do anything but focus. And when I'm outside of this car or anywhere else in the world, you'll probably see me goofing off or doing a million different things at a time. So, you know, it's going to be a process. I'll try never to ramble. No, I'm gonna ramble. If you're watching this, it's gonna be the first cut, first part. You're gonna probably see this after the intro. I'm gonna try to, again, do a little bit more with this than the average, make it fun, figure everything out. But yeah, I'll be back shortly. Oh man, still really bright. So, a little more about myself in this first section, first introduction. What these videos and vlogs are going to be about is like raw emotion, unscripted. Usually I'll be putting people on the spot. I'll probably be asking more personalized questions or feelings about, you know, how they feel about certain things that might be going on in their lives or might be going on in the world, if it's prominent, you know, things that I like to hear. And, you know, this is going to be for the community, but it's something I like. It's something that I hope you guys like as well, because these are things that I watch, because there are a lot out here, and, you know, we will try to set this different from the rest, but there are people that inspired me to get involved with this, so I want to inspire other people to take a chance and do what they need to do. I would not be looking like an emo boy from Backstreet Boys or whatever it's called, but just coming out of the gym, just coming out of you know, a good workout, got my hair all funky like. But in reality, I want to talk a little bit about myself. This will be hopefully the introduction to who I am and who I am as a person. So I'm Philip, by the way, if I haven't introduced myself already. I live in Winter Park, a little town outside of Orlando. I'm a personal trainer by heart, a line cook by night. Yeah, like Batman, you know what I'm saying? Feeding everybody, superhero style. But I'm a little wonky, I'm a little crazy. My brain goes a million miles a minute, and they would say I have that ADHD, attention deficit hyper disorder, or a hyper attention, whatever. Dyslexia is involved too. It's crazy. My life's been up and down, and I'm at a point right now to where, you know, it's been good. It's not good now. It's been good. I mean, I've been correcting myself, getting right with God, and something I'll never push on people's religion here. Trust me. I didn't like it. I'm not gonna push it. Why would I push something that I don't like? As in, I didn't like being pushed. Anyways, so personal trainer, line chef. You know, I came up in a good house. You know, we always had what we needed, and we always got what we needed. When we wanted things, we had to either earn it or go get it ourselves. You know, I think I was a little more spoiled than my older brother just because I was the youngest son, and my father used to always go half on whatever I wanted, and I'm sure he did the same for my older brother, but I just, you know, anyways. So it was a good life. You know, then I became 18 and was allowed to do my own things, and boy, howdy did I go down the wrong path. I did things that I'm not proud of, you know, and basically, I didn't ruin my life, because my life's not ruined. I'm not sitting in jail, but I've made it a lot harder than it should have been or needed to be. Now I'm making better choices. You know, I just finished up school in 2016 at MPTI Orlando, represent. Becoming a personal trainer and starting my own brand, starting my own business called People Inspiring More People. If you look at the acronym, that's right, it's controversial. We're pimps up in this motherfucker. Ooh, I wonder if I could curse. That might get age restricted. We might have to cut that out. Or we might just keep it raw. Who knows? Who really knows at this point? But I finished up that, I think about 2016. I met the love of my life. Joy-Me. I'm not going to pronounce any of the rest of their names because I always get it wrong. And it's difficult, okay? Names are hard. It's going to be Mather very soon, okay? But, yeah, and she's brought me a lot closer to God, kept me on the right track, been my rock, seen me through thick and thin and some stuff that really just was difficult in life. And yeah, man, like it's been good, man. I mean, we're about to have a child. Child is on the way. We just saw it. Oh man, when I say, I could probably go on this for an hour, but I was sitting in that room waiting, like, what's going on? Where is she? What is happening? And then I get to say, hey, you can come back and see. And she's laid up on the table, and they're like, oh, do you want to see the baby? And I was like, oh my God, where do I look? And then she goes, right behind you. And then there's this little teeny tiny thing, this big, and it's got a heart beating at 188 beats per second. I was like, oh my God. I started tearing up. I just like looked inside myself and was like, oh my God, I've created a life. And it is skyrocketing me into making sure every step is for that child, for my wife, and for God. Not in that order, but basically in that order, so that I'm doing things right. And I'm pushing everything and using every second of the day now to try to better myself. I'm up every morning, going to the gym. You can always check me out on Instagram, Capturing the Moment 665. I'm always putting up workouts there. You know, I got a bunch of clients, you know, that I hopefully get to introduce you to and interact with. I'm pretty sure we'll be working with Manny this week over at the Planet Fitness. Oh man, the best gym in the world. But we'll be doing a lot of things with them. Aaron is not a client of mine, but he's more of a partner with me. He's a good guy from Cali. You always hear me refer to him as Cali. And then, you know, I got Jesse, who is my good friend, my boss, but also someone I train. I mean, so I'm his boss at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Then I got a few other clients I haven't really discussed any of this with, so I don't know if we can put their names out there yet. You know, if you go to Instagram, you can at least see them. They have given me that permission. And it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be real fun to really dive into the mind and what I'm thinking about, maybe what they're thinking about, and what's going on in the world. And I would love to interact with everybody. So this is me. This is what I'm trying to do. I am pulling up to the Critzab the old house, the place where I lay my head at the end of the night. Oh, it's not that bright over here. Look at that. Oh, it's dirty. It's dirty. It's really dirty. Yeah, and we're gonna be working on the intro video in the morning. Hopefully I can grab Aaron at that time too and be like, sit down. Not tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow morning. Oh man, and I gotta be with Manny tomorrow too. Woo! Busy day. Yeah, so guys, questions, comments, answers all day long, and we're gonna segue from here into hopefully either Aaron or Manny, or just farther along into the week. What's going on, everybody? I'm back. This week has gone very well. God willingly and God blessed the decent, hard-working week. Lots of good consistency. Every day at the gym, every day was able to do a little bit more work on the video and get things straight up and right where it needs to be. So this is going to be the end of the video. That's more for me than for you. But basically what I'm doing is I'm just making this intro. You'll see in the beginning, it's a little wonky, a little wacky, and that's me. That's my personality. I just finished up shooting for Manny's introduction. Manny's, you know, he'll probably be a staple, someone I can bounce off of every week. He's very consistent, so it'll work with the scheduling and the shooting and this vlog. So, you know, I hope to have more people with more consistency and figuring out their times. I know bringing them into my world and doing my thing with them falls upon me to be consistent and dealing with their time that they have available. So I'm gonna figure that stuff out too. I had a lot of fun. This is all coming together very easily and nicely right now, which is good. I've figured out the programs to use to pull things off and build things and get things where they need to be going, so it's good. Really, the outro is basically for me to say, guys, thank you so much for watching this week. Thank you so much for giving me even a little bit of your time. Again, it's a blessed week, man. It's a good day, you know, looking fresh. Had to come in looking clean going into the next couple weeks of videos. Started doing the beard too in about 2 weeks. Let it grow out a little bit more and then have it tailored 1 week and then have the hair tailored the next week. You know, that way I'm not spending a ton of money in the barber, because Dots in Orlando, I'm telling you, you spend 20 bucks for a skin fade or for the skin fade, and he does it right. He gets every point real good and consistent, and like, I just can't, man, I'm using that word a lot right now, but consistency is key in life, guys. And that reminds me, I have something I'm going to try to do at the end of all these videos, and really just get your mind spinning with some of the things that are important and that I perceive to be important. They might be important to you. They might help you. They may not help you. You know, it may just be a shot in the dark. But at the end of the day, you got to try. You got to see how it goes. So what I'm going to leave y'all with is this saying that I read this morning that really spoke to me. We might start touching base outside of the intro videos and everything. Again, all of this is basically just introducing you guys to the company, the ideal, the movement, the ideal of inspiring another person to inspire another person and inspire another person. Again, the movement is people inspiring more people. Yes, you know, it's me at the end of the day that has this ideal, but it's everybody that helps it grow and become a reality. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, leave this to y'all. If y'all feel like interacting, maybe this is how you can interact. Tell me how this makes you feel. Tell me what this makes you think. So I'm gonna pull over here real quick. I don't want to be driving and reading and not looking and all that good stuff that we're supposed to be doing. But oh man, it's a good week, man. I these sighs of relief, just it's nice that things come together and work properly. You know, it doesn't always happen, and I'm aware of that, and especially with, you know, the kid on the way and things coming to fruition. It's not always going to be that way. That's why Oh, I haven't even hit the main point. So the main point of this is to tell y'all that we'll probably be doing 3 videos a week. Most likely a Tuesday video, most likely a Thursday video, and most definitely always a Sunday video. The Sunday video is gonna happen all the time. The other videos might be a little less happening, just because it really does involve more people at that point. We'll see how that goes. So what I want to leave y'all with is, it takes a lot of strength and courage to put the past behind you and stand up and say, I will not let it define me. To push forward and create the life that you truly deserve, and not focus on the bad things that life handed to you in the past. It spoke to me because every day it seems like I have that thought of, man, where would I be if this didn't happen? Man, where would I be if that didn't happen? I actually just discussed with Manny today, a little off camera, about some things, and you know, the fact that the kid's 21 years old and just put it to me bluntly, I respect it. He just said, just do it. So I'm gonna run with what he said, and you know, get that mentality too. Don't just shoot the shit, but get things done properly. But I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Meditate, understand, think, let it get into your brain, and do something today, man. Get out, go do something. Do something with your community, do something with your family, do something with your friends that doesn't necessarily prosper for you, but helps other people get on the right track. Guys, much love, peace, stay happy, stay healthy.